I will be the first crown ambassador from the Middle East. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is history. Started his career as an aeronautical engineer, training pilots on how to fly, and now he is training people on how to be successful in life. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Mohammed Fatemi Ghani. Please put your hands together. Crown Ambassador, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Shabby, for such a wonderful introduction. So today is a very important night for most of you all who are being recognized. Congratulations to each and every one of you all. I'll be talking a little bit different. I will be basically starting with a very special story. You like stories? Everybody likes stories? All right. So I'm going to talk about something which grows taller than the skyscraper and lives over 1,000 years, more than 1,000 years. Can you imagine what is that? That is this tree, and it is called the Great Sequoia. How many people know about this tree? Just raise your hand. So there are a few. So today will be a little educational type of things that are going on about sequoia. This tree that you are looking at, this special one is called the President, is 3,200 years ago it was born. So you would be a little bit confused as to what is sequoia to do with DXN and U. I'll come to that a little later. Imagine the bark of the tree, the thickest bark on the earth. Can you imagine? There are so many people who can go all around this, the bark of the tree. The car can go through it. How big it is. That is the bark of one of the sequoia. They are resistant to diseases. That is the reason why it is going for such a long time. And the most important thing is such a huge, you know how high one of the sequoia is? 26-story high building that you have, that's how this thing is. Over 26-story high, that's a skyscraper. But the birth of this sequoia is from a very, very small seed. 91,000 of them add up to a single pound. So you can imagine how small is this seed and how tall and big this tree becomes. The root, now I'm coming to the most important part of this talk. You understand the root is the most important part of the tree. It grows too deep in. That's how we understand. But here in sequoia, the roots are very shallow. Is hardly 5 to 10 feet, that's it. And the tree is 26-story high. It's very shallow. So now the question is, how can it withstand flood, earthquake, strong wind? You see, you must have seen the trees are being uprooted with little strong wind is gone because the root is not so strong enough. So all the flood which is taking place, a lot of trees goes away. So what is the secret behind this sequoia? The secret is, just look at the picture, please everyone. Look at the picture. The secret is the tree has got the roots not going deep, but going sideways. Even if it is a little bit inside, it goes sideways. Now, what is more important is they grow close to each other and they find life and the nutrients from the next adjoining trees. So this is phenomenal. When I studied sequoia many years back, my mind went, it was amazing facts. So now I come to our real life. The world of yesterday and the world of today. I'm from the baby boomers. Alhamdulillah, I'm above 60. The product which got me in DXN has got me that power. So now all those who are baby boomers, who are 50 years and above, they know when they were small how the world was. I'm not talking about the millennial, I'm not talking about the Y and the Z generation. Today the world is in turmoil. You all agree on that? And the turmoil is for many, many reasons. The world is really disturbed. So this tree gives us a lesson. And I'm going to give you the connection of Sequoia with DXN. That's a lot of people. How many people are brand new? First time they have been invited, or they're just about a month old? Can you just raise your hand? How many people are new in DXN? Guest and all that, not so many. But even if you are 1 year or 2 years, this is something that you should be seeing, how this is the king, and that is the king of the tree. Sequoia with Ganoderma. Over 3,000 years documented. Ganoderma is 3,000 to 4,000 years old, and so is these trees. Then comes, both are resistant to insects. The Ganoderma, the first time when I went to doctor's farm in 2004, that was the first thing which I came to know, which again was an amazing fact. Now this small seed of DXN was put by this great man, Dr. Lim Seo Jin. That small seed in 1993 in a small town called Alostar. It was not even a city. And I was fortunate to go in 2004 first time. It was still growing. It was not where it is today. I'm talking about 16 years back. So the person who planted this seed in 1993, now that seed is in more than 180 countries where the products are going. And we have offices, which if you look at the website, in almost 50 countries, where the websites are. Now, if you look at this is again one of the pictures. We have been talking quite a lot about one world, one market, one world, one family. Now, that tree is not the responsibility of Dr. Lim now. It is the responsibility of each and one of us. We are planting that small seed in our family, in our community, in our city, in our country. One of the advice which doctor gave me yesterday is that if you want to grow, open up more and more countries. So we have DXN in 50 countries. Still we need to go to many, many countries which are already there. So what we are thankful to, for many things to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us this king of herbs. But we are thankful to Dr. Lim and DXN for many, many things. A lot of people know about this. Health, of course, is very, very important. Wealth, a lot of people become member because of the money that they, and ultimately you get this happiness. Happiness is what we are looking for. If you don't have these two, you're not a happy person. So now, how DXN and Dr. Lim has transformed the lives. That is what I was before. That is, as an Air Force officer, aeronautical engineer, training pilots back in Pakistan, back over here also. And this is a picture taken in 2006 in Paris. He has literally changed my life. Literally changed my life. And I'm just one. He's changing lives every day in every corner of the world. And for that, we are very grateful for that transformation of life that he's doing around the world. Now, I would request everyone to please stand up. Everybody, please stand up. And I would like you to your neighbor like that. Shebi, can you come in the front? And I want you to hold hand, each and one, right from there, all around. Can you just hold hand? Come over here. Like I'm holding hand of, like that. Can you hold hand? Everyone, everyone make a chain. Make a chain. Now, this is what the family is. You are holding each other's hand today. Please take a seat. Now, in the front, you know your neighbors, but at the back, you don't know your neighbors. Shebi just mentioned about, and other speakers also mentioned about, the DXN is a family where there's no creed, no color, no caste, no religion, and no country. That is one big family. Now, those who are at the back, who held their hand with their neighbors, maybe you just don't know them. But it is because of DXN that you are here under this big roof. So DXN is definitely just not a company to make money, to give you health, but it is much, much more. And that is what is needed in this world. Why we are divided, why we are fighting with each other, is just because of some greed, or there are certain things which is happening. And alhamdulillah, I have traveled out of those 50 countries, fortunate again, alhamdulillah, to 46 countries. 46 countries. Maybe doctor has also not traveled to so many countries, let me tell you that. Whether it is far in the Philippines, to India, Pakistan, of course, that's my country, to Africa, to all over Europe, to North America, to South America. Wherever I have gone, I have, alhamdulillah, seen how the product and the system has transformed the lives. So, what you are looking at is, this is the mini world where DXN has changed the world, and we should all hold hand together without any discrimination. That he is so-and-so from the background or this religion or this caste or this country. No. What, again, Dr. Lim said that you can go to any country and live in that country if you know that this is the DXN Star Diamond, or he is a Crown Diamond, or he's a Crown Ambassador. That is a connection that we have. And that is all to say, alhamdulillah, you are all blessed to be with DXN. God bless DXN, God bless Dr. Lim, God bless all you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first